Hi, this is Jude, actor, singer, songwriter from Mumbai. The biggest struggle I face is finding the right audience. It's very difficult in a country as ours, like in India, where there are so many languages, so many cultures, and so many different kinds of music, so much of different connection. There is Bollywood that has its every movie has songs. And for me as a songwriter, when I write my music, it's pretty dark. You've got to get into the spot to be able to understand it. So when I look at the whole horizon of people out there, I don't know, it's very difficult for me to target a particular niche audience that I want to really find. And to find them is the biggest challenge. So I would say reaching the right audience is one of the biggest struggles I face as an artist. I think when I first started doing Hindi music, so as I moved from just being a rock singer in a band, I started realizing that there is so much more out there. And that's when I started doing Bollywood music, and people told me that you still sound like you're singing in English, which I would agree to in some ways. I would agree to that because the diction that we use in English, the kind of pronunciation, the emotion that you put in, many words, like you got a little nasal tone at the end of the word kahaniyo, that kind of thing. But I would say kahaniyo, and that would make it sound a little bit Western. So yes, I was rejected many times when I first attempted doing Hindi music, and I can't even count the amount of times. It did make me feel low. It did make me feel like I can't do this anymore. I at times said no more Hindi. But then I know that there is so much love out there, and so much love that I want to receive, and so much love that's there to be received. And so I decided I'm going to carry on. I'm going to work harder on my Hindi, and today I even sing Hindi songs, the Bollywood songs. So apart from being just someone who writes their own music, I also cover artists. And if I'm covering, I want to cover the entire globe one day. So I first realized that music is in me and this is my calling was when I was just 4 years old. And I was being taught by my grandfather to sing for a competition. I still remember the song. It was Edelweiss from the movie Sound of Music. And I realized that this is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. My favorite part of being a musician is entertaining people, making people feel happy, making them feel teary. I can really play with emotions through music, and I think that's my favorite part of being a singer. So I would say that everything around me drives me. Yes, nature, travel, a bad mood, an extremely happy mood, all of that. It just takes a driver to drive that car, and I think I'm the perfect driver when it comes to getting my creative juice to flow. The fact that there is so much more to learn each day and so many different genres to explore, I think that is what inspires me to go on and make more music, understand more music, and just carry on, keep going. That's my inspiration. It's got to keep you going, keep you driving, doing more each day. That's what I will say. Yeah, my two biggest inspirations, Usha Uthup, and of course Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll. My biggest was working as an actor for Alec Padamsee's Jesus Christ Superstar. This was about 7 years ago. And I was picked out of a local play where I was acting, I was playing the part of Judas. And Alec Padamsee sent one of his directors, and there was also Sharon Prabhakar on that show. And they watched us and they asked me to come in and audition. And that time I wasn't even a professional actor. All the acting training or other learning that I had was with Alec Padamsee and Rayal Padamsee of Ace Productions. We learned so much, and the amount of people that we met and stuff like that. So that was like my biggest. I met Sharmak Tawar in person. Shabira Merchant trained us on speech. You can name it. There were so many, but I'm right now, even thinking about it makes me go like, how did I even get there? But yes, the biggest achievement would have been working with Alec Padamsee on that same show, Jesus Christ Superstar, that he did so many years ago. This time I played Simon. Instead of Judas, I was selected to play Simon of Zealot. and loved every moment working on that show. That was my biggest. The second biggest was during the lockdown when I was actually singing live on Facebook, and I had the legend herself, Usha, to come into my show and give me some beautiful comments and so much of encouragement. I was shaking, sweaty palms, even now. But even back then, it was like, that was 2 years ago. Till now, she's still been in touch, and I'm so happy that I'm blessed by a legend. She feels like a guardian angel to me now. So the songs that you may have heard on all the Spotify and Amazon and iTunes and all the other platforms are two rock songs that you would have heard, and recently one that we did, which I did with my keyboardist Nigel and DJ Leo. They featured me in that song Country Roads. It was a remake of the beautiful John Denver number. These are very different from what I'm currently working with. I'm currently working on a country song again with my buddy Nigel Craster. Most of you who watched me definitely know he's one of my right hand man, always there with me. Perfect guy. He can put in reggae, he can get into rock, he can get into whatever genre you just throw at him, and he's all out there. Brilliant keyboardist. If you're watching this as well, you must check out Nigel Crasto. Amazing guy. So we're working on a country song for a change. Like I said, if people can give you mood swings, this guy can give you music swings. Did I say it right? Mood swings, music swings. Music swings is all about me. So this one is completely different from whatever I've put out as of now. This is a country song, even though I love country music. I've listened to a lot of it, and some of my favorites being Alan Jackson, Don Williams. So it's gonna be like that kind of an era, but there's a twist again, because this is going to be a rock and roll come country kind of song. So we're working on it right now. Beautiful song. It's a ballad after all. It's a love song. So I hope you guys, the moment, we don't even know the name of it yet. We've just got a bunch of words and we've got a nice tune and we're trying to put them together. Once you should follow me to know where that is going. All right. So here we go. There have been so many things that I've grown into today. Like I said, I moved from just being that rock band singer into creating my own music, and also being able to cover music differently, putting so much of different style and feel into it. So yes, that is definitely being growth. And my calendar, of course. I used to go, I was back then doing 4-5 shows a month. Today I do 27 shows a month, which is crazy. Traveling all around the country, doing shows nearly every day, and but I enjoy every bit of it. So that has definitely grown. So I think a few aspects of society that could change with music and with entertainment is basically we can help one another. Music is so connecting. It's something that can melt a heart. And I think that is the best way to maybe raise funds to help people. It's happening all around the world, and it's been happening for years and years. But I think we really need to do more, because there are so many more people that need help. One inspiration in that kind of one mention I'd rather make is Paponda. Everyone knows Papon. Papon has been doing so much for the people of Assam. I think all of us artists need to do more, urge more people to be able to support these kind of concerts, and we should dedicate at least a little part of our entire month to doing charity shows to make someone else's life better. I think that could help society on the whole, worldwide. You can do it anywhere in the world. There are so many things that I would want to say, but at this moment, there's something that really comes to my mind, and that is when I was growing up, and I had gone for this one camp just after my board exams, 10th standard. There was this one priest who always said, "Don't anticipate, just participate." That line always plays in my head. So I will tell my audience just one thing: don't anticipate, just participate. Be a part of everything. So you may like a kind of music, you may like a particular artist, you may like a particular voice type, but as an audience, as someone who's sitting there at a gig, it is also your responsibility to encourage the person who is working on that stage to make that show a success. A clap or a cheer will only put a little more confidence into that artist to give you a better show. So yes, don't anticipate, just participate. Be a part of it. You're there to be a part of it. Be the best part you can be.